Hi guys, it's Sunil here. Yeah, there seems to be some confusion regarding the motion yesterday and the hearing. So I just wanted to give a quick summary. I haven't been able to tweet much. However, yesterday there was a hearing regarding the motion to determine a restricted jurisdiction. There are 49 potential restricted jurisdictions and making up about $470 million worth of claims. China being the largest with 82% of that, which amounts to $380 million worth of claims. But other countries included are significant too, like Colombia, Ukraine, Saudi Arabia, Egypt. So the hearing was quite an important one, and it regarded specifically the restricted jurisdictions motion and essentially the procedure, the motion for the procedure to disallow claims in restricted jurisdictions. So it's actually the procedure, and within the procedure there was some ambiguity regarding claimants in the restricted jurisdictions, whether they forfeit their claims for previous distribution dates. So for example, on the 30th of May, a lot of claimants above $50,000 were entitled to 72% of their claim, and those in restricted jurisdictions potentially would have had to forfeit that immediately, with immediate effect in this motion. The debtors spoke, and their argument is that they don't want to commit a crime in local jurisdictions whereby they haven't been able to find a partner in order to distribute FTX creditors' claims, and they don't want to do anything illegal, and as a result they can disallow a claim. So yesterday was to hear whether the process is correct. So Judge Owens, a new judge, very creditor friendly. She allowed a lot of FTX creditors, predominantly from China, to speak and have their say. And although the hearing regarded the process, a lot of creditors spoke about how other bankrupt entities, Celsius, Voyager, were able to make payment in USD via PayPal to China. However, this hearing regards really the process to determine a restricted jurisdiction. However, the judge allowed these creditors to have their say, which is great. As a result, I think in the end what was decided, that the motion would be approved, but there would be some rewriting. And the good news is that creditors in restricted jurisdictions wouldn't immediately forfeit their right to past distributions, i.e. on the 30th of May, 72% of their claim, they wouldn't lose that. And also another concern among the creditors was that, which I was approached many times and I really didn't have a suitable answer, or people couldn't actually change their jurisdiction once they've been identified as a creditor in a restricted jurisdiction. However, it seems that the motion will be changed or reworded in order to allow creditors to change their jurisdiction to a non-restricted jurisdiction. So yeah, which is all good news.